Hi guys, Merry Christmas. Um, from Chrissy and Zany and all my babies. I know it's Christmas Eve, and I know I sound like a trucker. Yay! Um, our Christmas plans got changed. My kids are resetting it. Um, what happened was little Avery got sick for the second time, and even though I wore a mask, I got sick because I have no immune system. But it's not my daughter's fault or anybody's fault. I'm grown up. As I tell my daughter, I'm a grown up. I'm a woman. And I thought too that I'd be okay with a mask on. But obviously it wasn't. But that's okay. Um, so we're gonna, because I definitely cannot go. And they're all okay now. But also my daughter-in-law is not feeling quite right. And with us, well, Sarah and Avery just getting over being sick, we don't want to take a chance because Gord's heart surgery is on the 2nd of January, and that's more important. So we are going to redo our Christmas. Hopefully, maybe my birthday weekend. Wouldn't that be wonderful? Because right now I feel like I have on my new nightgown for my son and my daughter-in-law, and it's nice and cozy when I'm feeling sick. This says Merry Christmas. And I got two quick stories to tell you, and then I'll let you go because I really want to go to bed. Yesterday, um, I got one of the best, most beautiful, gorgeous Christmas presents any mother could possibly want. My son sent me a picture of his two kids doing, and the caption was doing Nana's shortbread recipe um, for Christmas, and he uh, he also went on to say that he wanted to make special memories for his kids of making these with their dad because he has a special memory of making them with his mom and his sister because his dad didn't do nothing. And so I made all kinds of traditions for the kids, and one of them was making shortbread cookies together. So that was such a wonderful Christmas present to I mean, seeing the kids doing it was wonderful, but it was knowing that you put such a warm memory in your child that as a grown man, they remember it. I mean, it meant the world. And I know there's people out there that have questioned me about my faith because I have a very strong faith. And if my faith is so strong, why has God not made me well enough to go to something that's so special to me? We don't know the reason. Um, he could, if he wanted to, have made me well enough to go. But he's made me sick. And sick enough that I can't blow it off. Like, I could with my blood. I could pretend to the kids that, my doctor gave me the okay to go and then be very ill next week. Maybe even kill myself because my blood is too thick. But this is to make sure I can't go. And who knows? You know, we don't know the reason why he didn't want me to go. But he didn't. And I have a very extremely special friend out there, and this is to her, and I want to thank her from the bottom of my heart. She is an angel here on earth, I swear. She sent an extra, she sent me lots of things for Christmas, lots of wonderful wishes and hugs and everything, and she means the world to me. Well, she knew that how special this Christmas with my family was to be for me and my grandchildren and stuff. But she sent a little package yesterday from it came through Amazon to, and all she said on it was to share with my grandchildren. And so I opened it, and my son-in-law was down here with my grandson, No-No's not here, and that's his grandfather, Mark's dad. He's been gone just over a year now. And last Christmas, Braden didn't say anything to anybody. And I said to him, "What's wrong?" And we hadn't opened the gift yet. And he said, "We have a special cake for Christmas." And Daddy's gone all over town with me trying to find it. And we found the he's a kid, brown and yellow one. And the all brown one. But we can't find the right one that No-No always brought. And No-No lived down in Toronto. I mean, Tony was an excellent grandfather. Like, excellent. These kids were very, very blessed to have him. And anyway, I said to him, "Well, if it's meant to be, honey, Daddy will find it eventually." Because Sarah yesterday wasn't feeling the greatest. Mark couldn't take it off to the city and look for it because he said that's the only place you're going to find this cake. Anyway, I let Braden open this bag, and in the bag was a Christmas box. And then you had to open that box, and inside it, this little boy's face lit up like the Taj Mahal. I'm not kidding. It was so bright. And he went, "Nana, this is the right cake." And I went, "What are you talking about, sweetheart?" He said, "Every year with No-No, he'll come in and Mommy would be so busy with the baby and getting her and Taylor ready. And Daddy would be outside looking after the snow or something. And No-No would come in and he'd slice the two of us a piece of his cake. And we would sit at the island and we'd have it for Christmas breakfast together." And he said, "I just wanted it with my No-No and to feel that he's here." That's why I consider her, with that and many other reasons why I consider her an angel on earth. He went running out to the other part of the basement and made his dad come in. And he said, "Daddy, look, we found the cake." And Mark said, "How did you know?" And I said, "I didn't know." And I said, "It's not for me." And I explained it. And I said, "Braden, tell Daddy what you just told me." So he told his dad he hadn't told anybody about having this for breakfast on Christmas morning with his No-No. And Mark said to him, this was so sweet. He said, "Sweetie, we're going to start a new tradition, you and I. When Mummy and the girls are getting ready, you and I will sit at the island and we'll have a slice of this cake in honor of No-No so that No-No's with us at Christmas." Isn't that beautiful? It warmed my heart so much. And Mark said, "Where did she get it?" I said, "Through Amazon, Mark." He went, "I'm going to mark that down in my phone," he said, "for next year," because he said, "This is now a tradition." Because Braden's had it all the way along. So I think it's a very nice way for him to remember his grandfather on Christmas morning. So thank you so much, Angel. You know who you are. I love you, and I love all of you out there, and have a Merry Christmas. I promise you, the trucker will leave eventually, and Patricia will come back. So you're going to say goodbye to everybody and Merry Christmas? Say Merry Christmas. Say Merry Christmas. Say Merry Christmas. Come on, say Merry Christmas. Come on, honey. No. Say Merry Christmas. Hey, you. You don't want to? Okay, that's Merry Christmas, guys. Talk to you later. Bye bye.